Hey there, a few days ago you received my free report on the 5 commandments to maximal muscle. These 5 commandments are a must if you want to gain weight and build muscle really fast. Every couple days I'm going to send you a series of videos describing the 5 commandments you must implement to gain weight and build muscle really fast. These 5 videos will explain in detail the 5 commandments, so make sure to keep an eye out for those in your inbox. You're not going to want to miss the last and final video, as I will be revealing something very special at the end. Okay, enough of that. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I hated being skinny, man. It really sucked, okay? And if you watch these 5 key commandment videos, the next few days, you will be well on your way to achieving the body of your dreams. So let's get started with the first commandment. I get a lot of questions about this topic, and the answer is quite simple. You need to eat 5 to 6 meals a day because this is very important for muscle growth and for your overall health. For the best results, you should be eating at least 2 to 3 hours every day. Well, it's been widely known that 6 meals a day promotes a steady stream of nutrients, such as amino acids, to your body. This will make your body stay in a positive nitrogen balance throughout the course of the day. Nitrogen balance is the difference between the amount of protein you have in your body minus the amount of protein excreted. A positive nitrogen balance means you have a good amount of protein in your body. Now, a negative nitrogen balance means you have a deficit of protein in your system. Therefore, with a steady flow of nutrients into your body, you will create an environment for muscle growth, and that's what we want. If you want to gain weight and build muscle, you have to eat really big. When I say eat big, you have to eat a lot of calories according to your own body weight. Not everybody's the same. Here's an example for a 200-pound male, but the same principle will apply to anyone. It's just a little simple math. You take your body weight and you multiply it by 20. So a 200-pound male times 20 equals 4,000 calories a day to build muscle. 50% from carbs, 30% from protein, and 10% from fat. Every gram of carb equals 4 calories, every gram of protein equals 4 calories, and every gram of fat equals 9 calories. Here is how to do the math. Number 1, the carbohydrates. You take the total amount of calories, 4,000, and multiply by 0.50 to get 2,000 calories. Then there are 4 calories for every gram of carb, so you divide 2,000 calories by 4 to get 500 grams of carbs. This is what a 200-pound man has to eat every day to build muscle. Okay, number 2, protein. You take the total amount of calories, 4,000 again, and multiply it by 0.30 to get 1,200 calories. Then there are 4 calories for every gram of protein, so you divide 1,200 calories by 4 to get 300 grams of protein. Number 3, fats. You take the total amount of calories, once again 4,000, and multiply by 0.20 to get 800 calories. Then there are 9 calories for every gram of fat. So you divide 800 calories by 9 to get 88.8 grams of fats. So let's do a little recap. There's 500 grams of carbs, 300 grams of protein, and 90 grams of fat. You divide this up by 6 meals a day. 83 grams of carbs with every meal. 50 grams of protein, with every meal. 15 grams of fat with every meal. I know that's a lot of information, so make sure to go over that again in your notes below this video. Next, post-nutrition is probably the most important time to consume food in order to build muscle. Right after your workout, you should consume a protein shake within 15 to 30 minutes after your workout. What I do personally is I bring my protein shake inside the gym and put it in a locker so it's ready for me when I'm done. I usually drink my protein shake while I'm driving home. After an hour goes by, you need to eat a recovery meal within an hour or 2 after your workout. Experts would agree that post-nutrition is critical and the optimal time for muscle growth is within that hour after you work out. The body's response to supplementation is at its greatest during this window of opportunity. Your recovery meal is very important, so I would suggest that you plan your meals ahead of time, as this will be better for you not having to look around for food in a panic. You don't want to just eat anything either. Get in a good source of protein, carbohydrate, and a vegetable. Next, let's talk about protein. Eat protein with every meal. Eating protein with every meal is essential to building lean muscle mass. The more muscle you have, the greater your metabolic rate. It is said that protein can curb cravings and keep your body in fat-burning mode. Eating protein gives your body a bigger metabolic boost than eating carbohydrates or fats. Protein is necessary for maintaining a strong immune system and for optimal hormone and neurotransmitter production. Protein also stabilizes blood sugar levels, which helps maintain consistent energy levels, control appetite, and reduce body fat storage. So, how much protein should you be consuming? Well, for a long time now, the recommended daily allowance, RDA, has been 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Recently, there have been studies by Canadian scientists that have determined that the RDA is too low and should be approximately 1.2 grams per kilogram per day for sedentary people. Okay, but for athletes and bodybuilders, they require just a little bit more. They require up to 1.5 grams or even 2 grams per pound, 3.3 to 4.4 grams per kilogram, depending upon the individual's goals, body type, and training levels. These amounts will equate to approximately 40% to 50% of the total calories for most people. When you plan to make 5 to 6 meals a day, you should always start with proteins first. You should divide your protein between your 6 meals. So for example, remember the 200-pound guy? They would need to eat about 33 grams of protein with every meal. The other thing I want to talk about is you want to rotate your protein and carbohydrates. One thing to remember is to rotate them all the time within your meals. The reason for doing this is because your body reduces the development of food sensitivities, which are known to increase cortisol in people. It's very, very important. Cortisol, as you know, is a stress hormone that will do quite a few things. Number one, it increases blood sugar levels. Number two, it suppresses the immune system. Number three, it's aiding in fat, protein, and carbohydrate metabolism. Your body can create antibodies to the food you have consumed on a daily basis over a period of years. Okay, here's just a little example. If you eat chicken in meal 2, don't eat chicken in meal 3. Eat another protein like fish, turkey, or eggs. However, it is okay to eat chicken again in your 4th or 5th meal. Just don't eat it back to back. You got to split it up a little bit. Okay, make sure to watch your inbox for video number 2, where we'll talk about training smart for optimal muscle growth. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.